I closed out of that. Okay, oops. User ID 12291, password D, capital D, lowercase JAB 1295. So D, oops, DJAB 1295 exclamation mark. There it is. Let me capture that.
Yeah, I'm actually using your Slack as a notepad right now.
Okay, I'm in. Oops, send anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
I'm not going to log in because as far as I know, there we can't have multiple users logged in at the same
Multiple,
time.
right. Yeah. Okay. So once we're in the page, then we want to get what we're going to do is go every time to transaction desk. First, we're going to create a transaction. Give me a break. That's bizarre. It's normally quick. Why is this giving me problems? Okay. And then what we do is I'm going to go to home and see if I created any right now. So I've got transactions set up right now for D and for Taylor. Because one of the things I need to do is change, since we're going in MLS, I've got to keep this accurate. So we rented, and it's a way of keeping all the forms in one area so that if I ever get audited, I've got all my forms and everything in one spot. I'm now going to change this activate to this was, so this was rented, although of course this is geared towards sales. So we'll just say sold closed. So this is closed. All right. Go back here. Oops. I did not save. Taylor. Closed. Oh, save. Fine. Back. D, we've still got available.
We have
Right?
both available.
Yeah. So we'll start a new one. So the way to start a new one, I'll go to home page. We can just add, create a transaction. So from the home page, so the little house is the home page. We'll add to create a transaction. We'll name our transaction by the property address. So what do we need? Yeah, let's do this one. 5637 Southwest Seattle. Okay, this is going to be a rental listing. So change that to rental listing. Then we can import data, pull it from Realist every time. Pull data from Realist. King County. We need our tax ID number. Usually you can get that from Zillow or someplace. The tax ID number is the parcel number.
Oh, okay.
And so we just copy and paste the parcel number if we can get that. And you would think realtor.com would have it, but I know that Zillow always has it, so I'll switch over to Zillow. 637 30th Avenue Southwest. Okay. All right, home. Okay, under home details, other details. Okay, parcel number. So I can grab the parcel number. sometimes tax ID number, parcel number, it's all the same thing. Sometimes it's got dashes and sometimes doesn't. Just paste it in there. And we are the listing broker. We'll use the wizard and we say create. So that pulls over a lot of information here. So, and pre-populates for us, which is really nice. Just helps make it easy. The listing price is the rental price. And so we're going to say, let's see, $27.50 is where we've got it listed at. $27.50. This is a sales office commission. We're not doing any sales commission. So 0 selling office commission. Whoops. Okay, so then this is step 1 of 5. So we'll go next. All right. Community. No, yeah, we'll just go next. So it's pre-populated like the year built. That was nice of it to find that. The list date. So we'll put today. Expiration date. You can. It's funny. I think sometimes it requires it. You know what? I'm going to leave it blank. Okay. And let me see if it. Okay, then it's going to be by. So it pulled up the owner based on tax records. And so, and it's going to pre-populate all these things. So that's fine. So we'll go next. Okay, so now we need a form, and we're going to add a form. And click on add, and it's going to be our rental listing input. The easiest way to do it is, you could either, go down to lease and rental. This is where it's going to be at, but I usually just type rental listing input agreement, and we get there's 2 different things. There's the listing agreement, and then there's the listing input. And so these 2 different things, I'll check them both. Whoops. Why is it? Oh, because it's grabbing it. It's form 63 and 63 LIP, whatever. It's 2 items in the basket. We'll add those 2 items. The agreement is for the owner allowing us to list it on the internet. Hello, this is Enrique. Oh, great. Good. What time are you guys open till today? Wonderful. We'll be by before then. Thank you. All righty. So now, sorry. You know what? I'm going to take a look. The listing agreement, we already have a property management agreement, so maybe yeah, all this information is already on our property management agreement, so I'm going to say we don't need to scare off the owner with that, so I'm just going to delete that one. We'll just do the listing input 63 LIP rental listing input form. So once you get that form, then we'll go next. Alrighty. Fax back cover sheet. Nobody ever uses fax these days, so that really doesn't matter. But we'll say done. Okay, so we got our form in there. So the next thing we want to do is we got to fill it out, and then forget if I need the owner's signature on it or not. Let me take a quick look. I think the way the MLS likes it is yeah, they like it if the owner signs as the leaser and we're the broker, that they like the owner to agree to all this. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. We'll send this to the owner for his signature. Okay, so what we do is, so we click on it, and now we're going to just start filling it out to the best of our knowledge. The tougher parts are going to be, where is this darn thing located? In which area? And I do need that area. So the way that, if we don't know it, if you do know it, great. You can go ahead and populate it. But if you don't know it, then what you can do is go to Redfin is probably the best location to get it from, I've found.
Walk score tells you exactly the location, like right away. It's High Point, Seattle, the area for this one.
It's called High Point. Okay, great. So Walk Score has it as High Point. Okay, good. So let me see if let's see if we got High Point as being an area. I know this is like West Seattle. That's all north, southeast. Come on, east side. West Seattle. Okay, it's got to be West. Okay, so West Seattle. I know it is, but how do we find out if you didn't know that? Because you're right. You said High Point, but that wasn't a location. So then, this one says Delridge neighborhood. But Delridge doesn't come up either. Just comes up as the bigger area, which is West Seattle. Oh, well. Community. Oh, community. This is where it's now going to get. Now we got High Point. So High Point is the community within West Seattle. All right. Fine. 637. Direction. So southwest. Street name 30th. It's kind of funny. It's okay, so suffix is going to be avenue. Post direction. Okay, so if the direction on the street, like when you find the location, whether it's on realtor.com or you find it on Zillow or Redfin, you want to use it as it's typewritten in there. So here it's the avenue is after the number 30th. And so here you got direction and post direction, post meaning after. So post direction is going to be southwest as opposed to direction southwest. Does that make sense? So it's after.
Yep.
There is no unit on this one, but if there was, we could put it in. Okay, we got our list price. We have to, I hate this, but it is required that you put the owner's phone number. Yeah, I know. I hate it, but it is a requirement. It does allow for, the MLS wants it because they want to be able to call the owner and verify anything if they ever run into that. But I know that other competing real estate agents are not supposed to, but I have had experiences where they have called the owner. But regardless, we got to do it. So 206-948-66. Where does the owner live? Well, for now, she lives in Seattle until she moves and tells us. Yeah, right now she's just, so I'm pulling that information from Appfolio. Okay, occupant type, it's vacant. Phone to show. So phone to show is going to be our 833-627-0122 phone number every single time. Although Well, see, this is what, yeah, now we'll leave it at phone to show. Okay, so that's phone to show. Okay, location. This we don't have to fill out, thank goodness. So location, you can skip the lot block plat information. That's okay. But now we do need the property information. It has to be filled out accurately, which is what I hate about this. So we're going to fill it out as a 3-bedroom, even though it's ridiculous to think that that third bedroom is a bedroom. It's not even a real door. It's like an accordion door. But it is greater than 7 foot wide. It has egress, so it does count. These we'll just leave with the defaults as yes, 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 yes. That's fine. Selling office commission, again, which is 00. That means selling office would be like the buyer's broker or a tenant's broker if the tenant uses a real estate agent. Yeah, we're not paying a commission to anybody else. We just effective year built would be if this rarely ever would come up, but this would be if it was essentially a complete remodel with permits, and you would say, okay, maybe it was built sooner. Okay, so our virtual tours are.
Are we leaving effective year built blank?
Yeah, we can put inside. Sorry, this is inside maps for virtual tour.
Okay.
So
basically, the only thing that you need to fill out is the one that has like a dot before the wording, like dot prohibiting blogging.
correct. Yeah, I think the dot does likely mean. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In which case, yeah, we're gonna have to fill in. You're right. It was going to hit me up for a name there. I know it. So I'm writing the word bacon. Okay. Okay, so now we need our inside maps here. We need to get, but we need the full, you need to get the HTTP in there. You can't just say inside maps.
Yeah, like we do for advertising purposes. You can get it from share. Just go to inside maps and hit where it says share, and it should be there.
Yeah, because we don't have it on ours. How come we don't have it on ours?
Because apartments.com blocks
doesn't like it.
Blocks any ads that have the word www. So we
oh, I see. If it has that, they strip it. Okay. All right, then I will. I'll pull this. Come on, baby. There we go. And grab our 3D link.
The first one.
3D link. Okay. The second one we could do would be a YouTube. So if we have a YouTube video, because I don't think.
Carl does it manually. That one should be on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, because I don't think you can, pull that. Okay. So YouTube. Where's what's going on here? Where is, oh yeah, there's Jevons, your channel. There we go. Okay, I'll get YouTube going. There is no additional tax ID. That would be, because it's just the one. Okay, broker name, so it'll pre-populate that, so that's all good. Currently listed for sale? No, it is not listed for sale. We do want to make sure that date available, we'll put today's date. Minimum monthly rental term. Oh, what are we doing as a minimum on this place? Did we say since it's a furnished? We said 1 to 12 month lease, so we'll say 1 month. Okay.
Yeah, this one is month to month. Yeah.
Okay, showings. Now the showings, I don't have a lockbox on there yet. So for right now, the goofy thing is, what I found out is you cannot, the MLS is funny. They either want their key box or by appointment, one of the two. But if you put like something, other key box, I don't even know why they put this on there, but if you put other key box, I get a call right away saying, "Oh, you can't do that." Like, and I said, "Oh, well, I've got an electronic lockbox on there. It's a code box." And they, nope, it has to be theirs or nothing. I will get one out there, but I don't have it yet, so I don't want to put it yet out there. So right now we just say it's by appointment. All right, then. But once I get in the MLS box, then I'll switch it over to that. Okay, forms. Okay, we're not putting any forms on here. This would be if you wanted if we were paying for the other broker to do the back screening, to do the filling out of the rental application, you would attach forms, but we're not doing that. Type of property is single family. We're going to say it is available month to month. No smoking. It's probably no pets, right? No pets. We do allow Section 8, but I don't necessarily want to advertise it unless we really want to advertise it. So
I would say yes because this is a statewide requirement.
yeah, it is a statewide. Okay, so we'll put that in. All right. Move in. So we need a security deposit. First month's rent. All right. Then included, nothing because they got to pay all their own. It's not accessible. I'm not worrying about any kind of view. Oh, there is a view of the city. Yeah, we'll put view of the city. All right. It's not on a waterfront. And does it have any features? Yeah, it's got a deck. It's got a fake electric fireplace. There is enough parking for an RV, so you could put an RV. All right. I'm not gonna put. Okay, so it is connected sewer. Parking type is just outdoors, so uncovered. Number of assigned. Actually, there's enough spaces for 3 cars out there. No, there's no pool. No, okay. Style, 2-story house. It does have a fireplace. It's a fake electric, but it does have it. So if we know that what it has, you know, it's got a kitchen, family room, office. It does have an office. Oh, I can't remember if it has a dishwasher or not. I think. Does it say?
Microwave, washer and dryer, refrigerator, and gas range.
Okay. No dogs. Type of fireplace. Oh, good. There is electric. All right. Energy source is, I forget.
It's electric.
Electric heat.
No, that's the energy source. The other one is the heating and cooling. It does say that it has.
It's central. There's no. It's central heat, but not. So that's going to be a forced airs. Is the central heat. Okay. And it is furnished. All right. Storage. I'm going to leave that blank, but it's a number of upper bedrooms. 2, 1. Lower would be a basement or a daylight basement. Upper baths, 1 full. Number of main baths is really, it's a half bath. Okay. Okay, so it pre-populates Seattle. If we know the elementary school, we don't have to put these in, but usually if it's a larger house, it's kind of nice to put it in. You know, if it's a STEM K through 8, oh, that's interesting. Lisa Bourne. Did I get it? Oh, okay. I don't see it on here. Oh, K through 5 STEM at Boren. Yeah, I don't want to guess. I don't want to guess, and then somebody gets upset about it.
It is Seattle.
West Seattle High School.
Seattle Public Schools with the citrus.
West Seattle High. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. Marketing. Okay, so marketing. Here's, oh, they upped it to 750. Wow, that it used to be 250. Okay, so let's see how much. I'm going to see, I'm going to try and grab our entire. Marketing, but usually I get, oh.
Well, it does say that it's only the comments you make in this following lines are limited only to descriptions of the land and improvements only.
Yeah.
I think there's well, at least in the other MLSs, there was another section for the public.
No, this is the public section. There is no other public section.
Oh.
So I'm going to knock out some of this stuff. And then see if I can grab some more features.
Because what I used to do was just paste up to features.
Okay, that's as far as it went, and then that's done. I can't. Yep, that's all it's given me. Okay, so you just want to prioritize, you know, since it's not very much, we're just going to prioritize what we can. Okay, confidential remarks, and this is what I put. Sorry, no commission. It's the first question they always ask me, so I put it right up front. Sorry, no commission for this rental. And then and we want our website. So I usually like to put with the HTTP, so it just inquiries to schedule a showing all right. Then so driving directions. Required field. It's such a stupid thing since obviously people have GPS nowadays. So it's a leftover from the old times. So we got to put in driving directions. So every time I just go to Google Maps, and then I just plug in the address. Let me grab the address here. And then if I throw in the address And then I want it to directions. It's going to be usually, for me, it defaults to my house. You could have it default to anywhere. You don't need the first part. You just need the end. And so what I do then is I go to details, and I don't need the beginning. I just need the end. So what we do is, actually, you know what? I'll take this whole thing. So it'll pull it from the freeway. Yeah, that works. Okay. So that works as far as directions go, since it's a required field. And then it's funny, usually it says you want to get it to continue 99 to Washington 99. Oh, because it didn't, it.
How about this one? Exit.
Okay, you know what? It's too much, too many directions. So I'm gonna.
What I usually do is I just go to the closest highway and I just click a random spot on the highway and it just tells me like exit on
Yeah.
here, then
Let's see if it'll
turn
pull
right
this
on
much.
30th Avenue.
Yeah, it only allows 200 characters. I'll say from there to there. Oh, it still doesn't give me the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, I really will I'm just going to pull. Oh, no, it did to southwest. Well, this is weird. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, normally it's not this difficult. But this time it is. Two. Okay, so it's just the very last. 56, 37, 30th Avenue Southwest. Okay, that'll suffice. All right. Nobody ever reads those. Okay, so we got everything in here now. So everything looks good. So now we need to save and exit. And now what we're going to do is we're going to send it for signature. So now we take it. So now we take it. We'll go back up again. And we're going to send it for signature. So we click on sign. I don't know why it has to exit, but whatever. Okay, so then we say sign. We're creating, can be added via authentic sign. That's fine. So we're saying sign, confirm yes. And now we're going to send it to, so it's got step 1 is already filled out. That's fine. We don't have to touch it. Step 2, participants. Click on that. You're going to select both of us. We're both going to be remote signers. So you do need to switch it over. I'm going to sign it. I'm not just reviewing it. I do need to sign it. Okay, so then we'll click add. Listing broker, seller, listing broker. Yep. Okay, so we've got me landlord 1, so that's Miranda. Listing broker is me. Okay. There is no second landlord. That's fine. So we'll say save. Okay, it's coming up here with, it needs participants missing some required information. It's going to be our email. Oops, okay, so I clicked on it. So it needs our email address. So then we go back to Appfolio to pull Miranda's email address. I'll grab that. All right, and then we just save that. Okay, then takes me back here again. Fine. Miranda's the landlord. We're the list, and I'm the listing broker. Okay, so now it's got.
Quick question: is there a way to add myself to that just as a reviewer, so I know when
Yeah,
I
so
go
you
to
can
sign
click on yourself, yeah, and you would add new participants, add new participant, and yep, you could say Victor. Okay, that's why am I Escalante, right? Okay, and then you could just say, yep, reviewer. You know what? I'll save to contacts. Then you'll be in there in the future. Okay. Okay. So let's just say add. Okay, you're not. Oh, I got to put Miranda in again. Guy keeps. Okay, so now it's got. And it's going to go first. And I do want it this way. First to Miranda, then to me, then you. After everybody's done, you get to review it. All right. So then we go to the next one. We got our document. Then we're going to click on the next step. It's going to be design. It's going to pre-populate based on what it thinks, but then you can change anything you want. So here's where you're just going to review it one last time just to make sure you got it in correct. It's going to see, you can see MRT, so Miranda Taylor, it's got her in there. EJ for me, so that's good. If there was a landlord too, like if there was a spouse, that wanted to sign, that's where you would put it. But okay, so that's good. It pre-populated. It's got everything in there. Pre-populated, good. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. So it's got everything in there. So it all looks good. So now I can just click next. Oh, if it didn't, you would be able to go in here and make changes, but it should be good every single time. So here we'll say next. Okay, so now we're going to send it. But now I do kind of want to have a custom. I'm going to send a customized one. And so subject is MLS listing. I'm going to say, hello, Miranda. This, I need your signature on this form to list your property on the MLS. Let's say for rent. So maybe just put the every single time. Okay. It's okay for me to refer to them by their first name, so go ahead and always put it as like that. They'll see that it's coming from me. This enables you to. I don't need anything. You don't need anything. Okay. So that's all good. It'll have my signature, so it's not necessary to put that. So that's what we'll just put every single time. Okay, save and send. Okay, so now it's gone. Done. Oh, say okay. Well, one down and
more. Is this only for Seattle, or are we doing this for?
The Northwest MLS only is active for King. Well, it's got a whole lot of counties, but for us, it's King Pierce, and they just added Walla Walla. I don't know if they've got Tri-Cities available. So I'm not sure about Tri-Cities. If they do, great. Definitely do use them for King Pierce, Walla Walla for sure.
Single family homes only, or are we doing multi-family homes?
For sure, let's start with single family homes. Yeah, definitely single families. Then let's start with that. Then later, if we have free time, we can do everything else. But for sure, just right out the gate, day one, let's get the single family homes listed right away and prioritize by dollar amount. So like if you've got a bunch, they all came in at the same time and you got a lot going on, just prioritize them by dollar amount.
Okay.
Once we get that signed and back, and we do have to have our signature on it, then we're gonna list it. So that just gets us the form signed. Once we get it signed, then we come back to, and I can start it. You got this recording, right?
Yep, I'm recording.
All right, next is going to be matrix. So the first was transaction desk.
You stop sharing your screen.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so all right. So what we did in the first part, so two-step process. The first step was transaction desk, and that was creating the form, sending it out for signature. The next is going to be matrix, and that is the actual MLS, putting it on the MLS. So we're going to go into matrix, and now we're going to go to, I do this so infrequently. It's not under my listings.
No, it's on the hot sheet should be.
No, that's to go look for stuff. Oh, wait a second. It is
Input.
There we go. Okay, input. All right, do you want to do an add new? So we're going to add a new one. And this is a rental. Oh, we do have multifamily. Okay, so where's my rental? Do you see it? Residential. Rental data input. Okay, so rental data input, I think regardless of, regardless. And here's where you can decide if it's multifamily. All right, so we got single family. What type of single family? Condo. Otherwise, this one's just a residential single family home. All righty, and then we start. Now, the nice thing is if it's from our, this goes in the exact same order as, and it's crazy that you can't. You can search
if there's a previous listing.
Yeah, if there was a previous listing, you could reuse that listing information. I don't think you can populate it from here, which it seems like you should be able to. But don't think I can upload it. Huh. Okay, so I'm going to view it on my other screen. I'll come back to listing already, and I'm going to, yeah, if it's, you can look up an old MLS number and pop one in, but that's all right. Okay, 637, and then this is 30th, Suffolk Avenue, Post Direction Southwest, Washington, King County. Oh, they have Yakima. They didn't used to have Yakima. That's interesting. Oh, no, I know why. It just doesn't show up. You can still put Yakima, and then it'll show up on the Northwest MLS, but it won't. Oh, we could do Yakima ones too. If we have some nice Yakima houses, we could put them in too. And it would work. It would work. Okay, area 140 for west. And we decided this was High Point. Okay. Search for pre-existing to wish to fill. Okay, fine. Pre-existing. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it could. Well, how did it not? Okay. Well, maybe it's just. Okay.
Probably there's no previous listing for this house.
Let's start with a blank. Fine, blank. Okay. We're going to do incomplete. and we just go across the board here. So we go general, and we just start. Everything in yellow is required. Can you tell me what's the 928? Oops, 928 4.
126. It's 98126.
Wait, that's the tax. Oh, I'm looking at the tax ID. Sorry. What's the zip code?
98126.
Okay, thanks. Okay, this is the listing date can be today's date. Oh, yeah, we have pictures and everything, right? Yeah, we can list it today. All right.
Don't you need the signature first for listing it?
Yeah,
We can leave it as
I'll put it tomorrow's date.
yeah, we can leave it as incomplete and just finish it later.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Miranda Taylor.
There's an extra plus sign on the phone number.
Okay. Oh, square feet. Did we not? Oh, yeah. It was pre-populated. 2240 lot size. Lot size source. Oh, we didn't write that in there, but okay.
I usually do county assessor because that's when I'm going to pull all this information. Or public records one.
Yeah. I'm lazy. Okay. No additionals. Agent. Oh, it didn't pull me up. Okay. So then you just start typing me in by name. Not that many Enriquez. There's no co-listing agent. It'll pre-populate this stuff. You can. And currently listed for sale now. Okay. Minimum 1 month. Appointment. Okay. Forms required. Type of property. Single family home. Month to month. Oh. No pets. First month. And security deposit. Nothing's included. None of that. But it does have a view of the city. Where was there was that city? Site features. We decided on.
Deck.
Where was it? Deck, RV parking. Sure. Basement. It's connected. This is uncovered. 3 spaces. Okay, next. This is a 2-story house. 1 lower fireplace. What did we say? We had a kitchen with the.
Pretty much we're going to have to wait for inside maps to get them here because to know the location of the rooms and everything, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, you really are.
Once they go live, I mean, can you pre-lease on this MLS? A few MLS have restrictions where you can pre-lease.
No, you're not allowed to.
Okay, so
This
yeah,
MLS.
if the household is ready, we will have inside maps. So that's another layer of um,
Yeah.
audit for us to have all inside maps done. Because if I don't have inside maps, I won't be able to do this, and that will prompt me to actually ask where's my inside maps.
Yeah. Number 4. Number of half baths. 1.
It was Seattle's
Seattle
Seattle Public
School
Schools.
District. And senior high school, we said was what? West Seattle High. Okay, and then remarks. Okay, so just copy and paste. Oh, 11 characters over. Well, whatever. Okay, so now,
Just get rid of the hyphens.
you know what? Maybe some of this. I'll get rid of that. Okay, features. Well, you know what? Biggest features says furnished. Agents. Okay.
Sorry, no commission there, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think they told me I couldn't do this. You know what? I remembered. Yeah, they were big on no. I can't remember. They may say no, that's not going to happen. We'll see. We'll leave it in for now.
Um.
Okay. All right. So there we go. Okay. So then we can do validate, and it'll look for errors. And if there were any errors, it would say like a number, it would give me the number of errors. It looks like there were no errors. So that's good. We have it as incomplete. So we just submit our listing as incomplete. Okay. And it's been successfully added. Here's our listing number now. So I'm going to copy this number. Oops. Because I can put that on my transaction. If I go to it, it's going to show the on top here somewhere. Oh yeah, status incomplete. Okay, and so that's fine. I'm going to go now to my transaction desk, and I'm going to bring up that transaction. I'm going to put in the listing number. It's not yet listed. Listing number. How do I edit that? Edit, come on. Oh, that's weird. It won't let me edit?
There was import option, but I couldn't read what it said when you click the three dots.
Oh, maybe here. Unlock. Come on. What does it want me to unlock? This is weird. Overview. Oh.
When you click on the three dots, there was an option there that said import something.
Import data. That's weird. Oh well.
Maybe because it's not signed yet?
I don't know. Oh yeah, once it goes active, then maybe. Yeah. Once it goes active. Okay. So that's fine. Okay, so but other things that we can do in the meantime now is we can add photos while we're waiting on this listing. And so we'll do that. We're going to add the photographs.
Yep, hit back.
Wait, what's going on?
No, hit back twice. Another time. One more.
You're saying go back?
Yeah. go back again. It was actually after you saved, where you have the option to
Oh
save.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
yep.
it's almost the same as the California one.
Is it? Oh, okay, cool. Alrighty, so now I've got to get my photographs. Oh, actually, I can pull them from inside maps, right?
Yeah,
Because I could.
the one that
Ooh.
says on watermark.
This was kind of weird. This was, showing up as the main picture, and I don't know why it couldn't.
I'll change it. You have to. I think you have to edit the project and change the picture.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
Okay.
change it.
Oh, MLS does not allow watermarks, so we have to go no watermark on it. So I'm going to download no watermark. Okay. And then I've got to, so then I take all my pictures. I'm going to extract all. I go into my downloads folder, which I'll then delete after so that I don't slow down my computer. But then go browse. There's all my photos. And then it does limit, I think. There is a limit. I didn't care for that back. So I'm just going to start from here to here. And let's see if it takes them. I forget how many it takes. But I always thought it was kind of weird that that there is a maximum number. It wasn't that.
It's 40.
40? Yeah. I know MLS is particular. They do want the main one to be the front exterior of the home, if it's a home. And if it's a condominium or apartment, then it's okay to put an interior photograph. Of course, want to use a kitchen. So multifamily, like if there's a unit number. If there's a unit number, use a kitchen. And if there's not a unit number, then use the exterior front of the home. Oh, okay, so I already hit my maximum, looks like. Yep. Let's see if I have an exterior front. Yeah, that one's a little off. Yeah. Fine. Okay, I don't care about the description. Okay, so this one will move to be the primary. Yep. Okay, so that's fine. I'm checking them all. Okay, save. Yeah, you can play with them later if you want. Supplements. A supplement, this is going to be our, we do want to put the listing input. So we would choose the file, oops. And that's going to be our listing input form. Oh, it doesn't look like. Maybe I guess I'm not required to put it in. Okay, so we're not going to put it in. Okay, skip the. So no supplements. Do we want to supplement? I'm trying to think if we need to. On the sales side, you need to add a lot. Yeah, we're not putting our application as an attachment, so. Okay, no. Alrighty, so no supplements. Okay, so let's go back to it and say, do you get our photos? Yep, tick our photographs. And if you can play with it, if you want to maybe later populate like a closer up photograph, might look a little nicer. I'll let you do that one later. These little guys here, this is for the super lockbox. When I get the super lockbox on there, then I'll put one on. I'm guessing they're going to make me take out this HTTP, but I'll leave it and they'll tell me. They'll send me a notice.
What you can do is instead of putting the website address, you can just put the 833 number, schedule showings via the phone number.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm going to do that now because I just have this feeling that that's. So I'm going to edit this one, which is a funny thing because it should be edit there, but I'll go back. I want to get my little editing.
There it is. It's down there.
Okay, and it was under, I think, remarks.
This technically should get us into Zillow.
No, I think Zillow stopped even the MLS. We'll find out, but we'll see if.
How often do you log into the MLS, Enrique? I don't want to log in when you're already logged in and get you a fine. Or should I?
Very rarely ever do I ever go in the MLS. So I'll tell you what, I will contact you maybe when I do. Or maybe the two of us. So my list.
I can let you know.
Okay, so this is just all. Okay, it's not active. It's not pendant. Incomplete. Okay, it's incomplete. It's funny how. Okay, now I can go into edit. I wanted to revise what I said there.
I will just let you know, hey, Ricky, I'm logging into MLS right now.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now as soon as we get this going, so here when it doesn't show like an edit feature down below, I've noticed, I'm not sure it's the best way, but that I've got to go into my matrix, my listings. I got to bring up if it's incomplete or what. Bring up my listing, and then it gives me the edit feature. So then I can edit. So we will then click on edit, and we're going to change this to active submit. So that'll be how we do it. Edit, active, submit. Hit validate. Validate looks good. All right.
Okay.
So go ahead and I'll let you do that for all of our single family single families, transactions, MLS. Thank you so much. And then, yeah, it would be sweet if it gets on Zillow. I kind of don't think it's going to. I think they stopped the
Probably because everyone was doing it. So
exactly, because everybody was doing it, right? So I do think they stopped, but we'll find out for certain. If nothing else, it's just going to place it on a lot more. The MLS, it's just going to populate it a little bit more.
especially now that we're not sure if we're gonna have Facebook back again.
Yeah. There is no, the Yakima MLS does not have a rental feature, a rental component. When I asked about it a long time ago, they told me no, it's too expensive. Makes sense for a small community, too expensive. But the Northwest MLS obviously does cover enough ground and pricey enough that they're willing to pay for it. So now, when I was looking at, if I just type in Seattle, if I do a Google search for Seattle homes for rent, what I've noticed, well, because of me, it comes up with my place, but it comes up with, let's see, a couple advertisements, and then Zillow Apartments, Trulia. Trulia is part of Zillow, or owned by Zillow. So really, we're only getting, we got to make sure we get in apartments.com, since that's the top three that are coming up for rent. That
one goes through.
who owns for rent? Apartments.com, doesn't it? Who owns for rent? Do you know?
No, I think Apartments.com. It's only Apartments.com and the college one.
They're owned by somebody. Everybody's owned by somebody. Oh, CoStar Group. Oh, that's weird. Okay. For rent university. All right.
So yeah, I actually do. One of my audits.
Apartments.com. Okay, for rent is owned by Apartments.com. Well, it's owned by CoStar Group. CoStar Group owns Apartments.com, Apartment Finder, Apartment Online, blah blah blah. For rent university.
They even have a Spanish version. Oh my God, apartamentos.com for rent.
All right.
Corporate housing, Westside rentals. Jesus Christ. They have a Spanish one. Apartment.com is actually part of my weekly audit that I do now.
Okay, cool.
They do have. We were actually talking with Carol about this on Monday.
Yeah. The other day about it.
They
that's
kind of conflicted information because they say that they only post single family homes for free, and anything above 4 units it's paid. But we have a couple of units from Walla, I think it's Walla Walla.
Yeah.
It's a 50 apartment complex that is actually syndicating to So apartment.com,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that at some point they will shut down the flow of everything like Zillow did. But for now,
Oh yeah, absolutely. At some point, yes, definitely. At some point, everybody will, and pretty soon. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is that constantly there'll be new people coming on board. For the first few years, they offer it for free. Once they get enough hits, their ranking gets up, and they switch over to a paid subscription, and it'll be this constant battle. Because I mean, they've got to make money at some point, so they can only give it away for free for so long.
Hey, Enrique, you have like 5 minutes. I want to bring something
Yeah.
to your attention. Hold on, let me stop recording.
Mhm.
To do what we're doing right now.